Oh, whoops. Just realized I actually did press the go button. Here you go. Just kidding. All right, so yeah, I'm doing some remix work. And let's see. The primary thing that I'm working on right now is oh, that's weird. Yeah, the primary thing I'm working on is the testing situation. Um, so let me give myself like 2 hours on that. And let me share my screen. So I've got a pull request. Pulls. And where am I? Kent. There. Holy smokes. Bunch of PRs. I guess lots of those were docs. Yeah, so I've got this pull request to improve a bunch of stuff. And the tests are failing. But the only tests that seem to be failing, or at least the primary ones that are failing, are some tests that we want to rewrite anyway. And so my hope is that I'm just gonna rewrite them all right now, and then hopefully it'll just magically work. Also, I need to update this. So the CLI tests take quite some time on CI for some weird reason. So yeah, actually that was another thing that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that first. That's easier. Eat that frog, right? No, I'm not gonna eat that frog. Let's see. Yeah. We'll just checkpoint. I don't think we have Git hooks actually. Okay, so we're gonna come over to our create tests, and it occurred to me that like shelling out to the create remix CLI is not like completely necessary. Like once you do it once, see we're doing template and no install, template no install. Once you do it once to verify that create actually goes through the right flow. Yeah, I mean, like, see, at this point we're just testing our CLI args parser, which should be tested. And so I'm thinking, yeah, I think that I want to just call this function directly. Well, let's see. We've got commands. Yeah, so I think I want to call this function directly because the CLI here, here we go. Yeah, this is all being done, being handled by, oh yeah, we've even got a run function. So I could continue with the args and not have to shell out and still cover my config for meow. Maybe that's what I'll do. We'll just call run. So I'll have one test that makes sure that run is actually called, and then the rest can call run directly, and then we don't have to do all the nonsense that we're doing right now. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Have CLI test.ts, and I'm gonna take all these, and then we're gonna do yeah, we'll just do version. And then here we don't need to do that. We don't need to do this tempter stuff. We'll probably still need the tempter stuff for the other tests, but yeah, we can get rid of all this. And in fact, we can get rid of all this stuff. Yeah, okay. CLI. Actually runs the run function. And really, that's all I want to verify. So I think I'll even mock out the run function. Well, I don't know if I can mock out the run function. Because this will be shelled to in a different process, but that's fine. Yeah, no, that's not gonna do it. Okay. Why the double knot, I wonder? We'll find out. Yarn, here let's yarn test a primary, select projects, dev, CLI test. Okay, so null. Oh. Huh, maybe that explains why the double knot. I gotta figure out why they're doing that. My guess is they return errors if it's not valid and null if it is. Maybe we need to trim. Test path pattern and watch. Yeah, got it. To be. Okay, what if I do blah? Okay. Not to be null. There we go. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, trim. That's what I want. Trim. Cool. All right, so then the rest of these, like the flag tests, this can actually just import run from CLI run. And then instead of exec remix, we call run. And then run is going to log, so we won't have standard out, and it doesn't return anything, I think, yeah. Yeah, okay, so what I think we're gonna do is we'll mock console log. Yeah, so we'll do before each. Yeah, TS Node has a thing, but I think that's built into Jest now, or TS Jest. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna say log equals jest dot mock console log. This is complaining because, oh, come on. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm confused. I've forgotten something. Spy on, yeah, there we go. I don't think that'll work. Yeah, it will. Sure it will. Okay, and then this is just mocked. There we go. All right, let's figure out the right way to do this. I've done it before, I just can't remember how I did it. Yep, okay. And this is mad because I think, man, this is stupid to get hung up on this. TypeScript, you make things hard sometimes. It says rather than using just mock instance. See, because if I don't assign log to this, Spy on returns any, huh? What if this isn't defined? Yeah. So it needs to be yeah, didn't think that would work. Just convert all the tests to v-test. I kind of want to, because yeah, we have some slowness, but yeah, that's a bigger thing to do than what I'm trying to do. I'm already doing more than I wanted, but when we're all done, the tests are going to be a lot better. I know that there's an easy way to do this and there's a right way to do this, but you can't Google for this because nobody does it right. I mean, there's probably, I could probably find somebody, but yeah. Yeah, see, that makes it any, but I need access to it. Okay, let's do it the easy way first. Nope, because then there's the after each, you gotta have that. Otherwise it'll mess up. What if we do it this way? And then log mock clear. Log mock implementation. Oh, yeah. The problem is if I do just spy instance, I have to pass it something. Maybe that's okay actually. Yeah, I think that's all right. Because I'm not calling it. Blah. See, this is going to complain because it's not callable. But it does have all that stuff. I don't need to call it though. I just need to make these assertions. So I'm pretty sure there's a better way to do this. But yeah, we're going to go with this right now. Here, let's switch to flag test. Log calls or to have been called with snapshot. Ah, rats. I'm starting to think that the standard out thing was a lot easier, because the thing is, we call a console log like a bunch of times. I want to just like combine it all. I don't care how many times it's called and whatnot. Oh, that inconsistency is bothering you? Don't worry, I haven't hit save yet. Prettier will fix it. Format. Nope, that never works. I don't know why that works. Yeah, shoot. Okay, so we don't want to actually shell out to the CLI, but we also don't care about console log. We care about standard out. So what if instead of console log, we keep track of all the standard outs? So what if we do this? And we say process standard out. Isn't there like a way to redirect standard out? How to collect standard out Node.js. Pretty sure there's a way to just say, hey, instead of sending it to actual standard out, give it to me. I think maybe reassigning process standard out might do that. Yeah, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I think just assigning it. There we go. You don't like this because you're probably not oh, the return value, okay. Return true. I don't know. What is the return value of right? Doesn't say. Node.js process standard out right. Why does this show up before the actual docs? That the net socket. Returns boolean. Returns true if the entire data was flushed successfully to the kernel buffer. Returns false. It's queued. Okay, true sounds about right. And then if we do standard out, we can probably hide all of this stuff away. But just curious. Huh. What if we don't do this for a second? Just want the one test, thank you. Okay. Wait a second. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. CLI flag test. It's like, wait, that shouldn't have passed. Huh. It's interesting that it keeps going. Process exit called with 0. So it should have exited. Okay. Dang it. See, the thing is that if I don't do it this way, where you call run, then what I could do is I could just say, we'll call the underlying commands like create. Where's my create thing? Yeah, commands create. I could just call that. But then look at all this code that I'm skipping over. Can't do that. Don't want to do that. I mean, I can have one test that does that. But then if I've got one test that does it, is there really much of a benefit? Yeah, well, so that's what I'm doing. What I'm trying to do is avoid shelling out. So that's, I'm calling run directly rather than shelling out. That because what I had before was shelling it out. That's what exec remix does. And I wanted to avoid that because exec remix does a -- require on use build register, require on MSW, just does a bunch of other stuff that I feel like is going to be slowish. But you know what? Let's see how fast it is. Maybe it's not slow enough to justify all this stupidness. It is slow enough to justify this stupidness. Man. Okay, going back. I mean, it sort of justifies this stuff, but I don't know why. Oh, you know what it is? No, that can't be it. No, I don't know what it is. Why this bit show help and then process exit. Okay, that's the problem. It's saying, hey, time to exit. Show version, exit. Yeah, that's the problem. Okay, so here's what we can do. We will actually leave these ones as they are. And then the CLI test thing, we can delete that because we're covering that in the flag. And then the create tests, those, yeah, I hate how slow that is, but you know, yeah. Although I'm not sure if I need the -v flag because I don't think we even configure that. Oh, yeah, we do. Okay, well, we aren't testing the -h flag. Should we? I don't know. I don't care. We don't need to. Its configuration is unlikely to break. So in fact, I'm even going to remove, where is CLI flag test? I'm going to remove this one. We don't need that. These two are enough. Okay, and then our CLI create tests, for these, I think we should be able to just call run. But we do care about the standard out. So yeah, so wait, man, I lost it. Local change it or history. Where are you? No. No. There you are. I want you. I didn't want to have to type that out. All right, CLI create test. So this stuff. We can get rid of all of that. We can get rid of this. Yep, get rid of all this. We'll just return. Oops. Okay. Oh, because I didn't trim. Yeah, that's right. Okay, well, we'll come. That's fine. CLI flag. We will trim ourselves. Okay. Cool. So then this. Why is this complaining? Oh my goodness, I hate that rule. That's a stupid rule. Okay, why is it complaining now? Has no exported memory. Oh, right, because I removed it. That makes sense. Okay. And now this can be run. And now this can be that. Let's do only CLI create test. Okay, there we go. Yep, that is correct. It's saying at object create. Why is it saying that though? In any case, we're gonna say replace temp_dir with temp_dir. Yeah, so we're getting console. Oh, right, that. Yeah, that's coming from Jest. Erger. Okay, so what if instead we do this? Console.log, or yeah, log, console.log. The thing is, if we ever log, we never log an object. We always just log strings. So it's okay. Message 2. I kind of want to throw an error if you ever send second message. Yeah, so if, here we'll say any, message 2, throw new error, our tests are not set up to handle multiple arguments to console log. And that's what I'm gonna say. And then we'll say message, and we don't need to return anything. And then this console log will be original log. Yeah, and I can, because we're gonna have a bunch of commands. Oh, and it's colored. Well, that's fun. Yeah, I want to strip ANSI probably. I mean, what happens if I don't? If we update that, then it's gonna look all funny. Yeah, so don't want to do that. We will strip ANSI here. Oh, here, and let's check. 44 seconds. All right. So undo all this stuff. I'm going to copy it just in case I mess up. Well, undo all this stuff. Undo all this stuff. Whoa. Oh, for goodness sake. Let's do this. Put it back to the way it was before. Okay. So then put that back to what it was. Put this back to what it was. What the devil? All right. We're gonna get checkout CLI or packages, remix dev, tests, CLI create. Okay, great. So now if I do dot only on this, Yeah, holy smokes. We sped it up like an outrageous amount. Super duper worth it. That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, so if we do this now, boom. Yeah, way faster. Okay. Yeah, this is absolutely worth it. Yes. Good news. Okay, I just noticed Darius had some comments a couple minutes, like 10 minutes ago. Sorry. If you have an actual process being run, you can use SDOut on that. Like a child process instead of the one Jess uses, maybe you can make a separate exec remix function that's the same thing, but without the stuff you need, and or add some extra options to disable the stuff. Yeah, I think,
break is coming up.
Yeah, we
Begin
moved on
to
from that
come
now.
out of flow.
Sorry. Okay, the one other thing that we're going to need to do though is we're going to import MSW. And let's make sure that doesn't that doesn't do anything to it. So cool. So now, and Noah is telling me that I need to begin to come out of flow. And I just barely entered flow.
Take a break.
But let's see what happens here. Is that going to work? Oh, right. I forgot I need to strip ANSI. CD to packages, remix dev, yarn add, strip, and C. Oh, yeah, that's hopefully okay. I think strip ANSI is a Syndrasaurus package, and so it's probably native ESM, which is going to cause me trouble. But we'll see. Yep, there it is. Native ESM package. Dang it. All right, fine. We can make this work. See if that works. I think it'll work. Maybe. Rats. What? Cannot find that module. What does that module have to do with this? Gosh, dang it. I thought that I had a message in the description to chat on Discord, but apparently I don't. So I will remember to add that. But folks watching, I ignore the YouTube comments and live chat, whatever, and it's too cumbersome to disable it. So sorry, you can talk amongst yourselves. But if you want to chat, then you can come to the kcd.im/discord Kent live, and that will bring you to this channel after you go through the onboarding bot, and then you can chat. And I will listen and look and stuff. Okay, so strip ANSI, native ESM, Babel's not liking it. I'm not going to even bother dealing with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to strip ANSI, and we're going to just install a previous version. I wonder if that... Here, we'll just view on unpackage. 6 type. Yep, all right. We'll go to package JSON, or here, that's 6. All right, and then I'm supposed to be taking a break, aren't I? Whoops. CLI create. Okay, good. Why? That's weird. Let's try that again. And this is the CLI create test. Probably gotta rename it. Okay, snapshots failed. I can press you? Okay, good. Strip fancy. Oh, that's interesting. That's right. Sometimes we console log with nothing, which is kind of annoying. I don't do things that way, but some people do. Okay, and then we'll actually trim. Oh, no, we don't want to trim. We need to keep that. Ah, that's annoying. All right, that's fine. It's not going to be trimmed.
Break is almost over.
My break is almost over. I haven't even started it. Ah! I'm going to bump it up to 5 minutes. I'm going to take it. But good. I think we're on a good path. Look at that. Holy smokes, that is so much faster. This is going to be good. Yeah, I should put I ignore YouTube chat in the description. Anyway, we'll see you in 5 minutes. And yeah, bye. All right, we're back. Alonso asked what my time sessions are for centered. 40 minutes. So I go 40 minutes on, 5 minutes off. And it works out nicely for me. Even though sometimes I kind of accidentally skip breaks.
Can it wait?
Yes, Discord can wait. All right. Great. Let's keep moving across. Luckily, this will actually be pretty simple. The trickiest ones will be setting the current working directory. Yeah, we'll have to see what we do about those. Yeah, probably just change the current working directory or something. So, yeah, that's okay. Okay, moving on. Let's do a dot. You know what? I think I can just do all these and run it when I'm done. So this is just going to be, I wonder actually if I can do this. Await, run, boom. And then this one, yeah. Okay, so we've just got a couple of these. I wonder. Well, maybe what we should do, because each one of these is going to have a project directory. See, before, I hate doing this, but project, oh, hey, you know what I was doing. Come on. All right, fine. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I only ever do one thing, so I don't need temptors anymore. Project dir string project dir okay, and then yes, project dir this, and then I bet you can okay, process cwd or change directory. No, actually yes, that is what I want to do. Oh, yeah, each one of these has a different name for the project directory they want. Yeah, so back things up just a bit. We're still going to do lots of this stuff. Yeah, so this will just be before each process change dir to the temp directory, and then we'll change back. And now, since that's where we're at, this is going to be run. Is run async? Yeah. So then we can say standard out. Whoop. Clear that out. Standard out. There we go. Okay. Oh, we're gonna need to. Oh no, that works. Okay, let's see what happens. Huh. Yeah, this is coming from our little spinner thing. I'm guessing that's coming out on standard error or something. or maybe it's being printed. Let's see if Aura has, I think maybe we'll just mock out Aura. I think that's what it's called, ORA, right? Yeah. Test. Okay. Okay, well, we've got a bunch of failed tests because we're not trimming anymore. Let me just review these snapshots really quick. Actually, this should be, you know what this, yeah, this is what we should do. Plus equals new line plus, yeah, that's the way that console works. Yep, okay, just a bunch of new lines, new lines, new lines, new lines. Everything else is the same. So we're good to update snapshots. Oh my goodness, it's so much faster. Instead of 30 seconds, it's 5. Yeah, that's really nice. Okay, yep, init. Oh, yeah, hey, sweet. That's actually good. Sort of. Gotta figure out what. Because it should be... Oh, maybe the npm install. Yeah, there it is. Boom. So here, if I do let original error... no. We gotta figure out... is that standard out or standard error? If I go process... standard error on resize, huh? Right. A chink in the armor. Console.log chunk. Let's just see what happens when I do that. It's mad. What the heck? Oh, console log. Oh, if type of message is not equal to a string, unknown, and throw new error. Our tests are not set. Oh, you know what? That's going to be super annoying as we're like testing stuff out. So what we need to do instead is if type of message is not equal to a string, then we need to do that. Yep. Well, that's annoying. Yeah, huh. If it's not equal to a string, then make it a string, and now what? What? All right. Message string. Then message. Otherwise, that thing. Can you figure that out, TypeScript? This better be a string. Yep, okay. let's do, yeah, okay, there we go, chunk. It's coming on standard error. Okay, so yeah, the thing is, see that, yeah, this is not good. So the problem is that now I'm starting to think, oh, well, maybe we should just handle standard error, standard write, make it be our own thing. The problem is, I think that when Jest is running tests in parallel, it shells them out to individual isolated process. But if I do run in band ever, then I will take over the standard out and error from Jest, I think. So for example, if I were to just do this, now Jest will still be able to do its output. And that all works. But if I were to do run in band, yeah, I take over its stuff. Yeah, see, it's supposed to give me all the error message and everything, but I've taken over. I wonder if we just did this, let original standard error oops, isn't there, there's like a, I can't remember. And if I did that, and then did this after each, oops. Then maybe that would fix it. Which of course that's what I should do anyway. Yeah, okay, so it can at least put that out. And then, okay. So let's get rid of the log thing. And this is complaining because it's not returning true or false. Return true. Hold on a second. 1, 2, yeah, okay, cool. That actually makes things work nicer because they need to be strings by strings or a uint8 array. To string. There you go. Ha ha ha. So then I can say if type of chunk is uint8 array. Is that a thing? No, that's not a thing. Chunk instance of. Then let's see. Let string type of chunk well, here. Yeah. Type of chunk. Yeah. And this should be a string. Sweet. And then we can say standard error plus equals string. Okay. Do the same thing for standard out. And then get rid of this. Get rid of that. So here's the really annoying thing. I don't have any way to log messages as I'm developing to like test things out. That is super annoying. Oh, right, rats. Forgot to do the strips, ANSI, yada, yada, yada. Oh, that's right, and Jest does their thing. Ah, dang it. Shoot. But it's so much faster. It's way faster. It's like, oh my gosh. It's almost, I don't know, 50 times faster. I mean, I wasn't able to do logs before anyway, because it was in a separate process, so maybe that's not all too bad. But this Jest console log at object create stuff and console log undefined and all of that, we can't do that. So it's really nice to do this because it's always going to be a string or something I can turn into a string. But wonder if there's a way to disable that thing. There wasn't when they created it. I'm actually partially responsible for that because I'm the one who asked for the feature. It's a really nice feature, but it's kind of my fault. Jest console code frame disable Jest console code frame. Nope. There I am, asking for the feature that I'm trying to turn off. Oh man. Oh man. Next release will respect no stack trace. Okay. Let's find out what's the no stack trace. I bet that's only global configuration. And so it's a flag. Dang it. Okay, well. Let's go back. What if I just do this for standard error? Okay. So where are these coming from? That's a sub-process that's being shelled to oh, original logs not defined. Yeah, so it's gonna happen for this one. Yeah. How do I get rid of that? Because it's no longer, it's not part of this process. How do I get rid of that? I mean, I know I could go into our create TS where we run, or actually this will be init. Where's commands? Yeah, see we do exec, standard IO ignore. Now that's interesting. So it shouldn't be happening at all. Huh. Inherit. Okay, it shows up twice. If I say ignore. Huh. That is strange. Okay, even without exec sync, that's happening. Console dot. Wait, I'm taking care of errors. And this right here is why this is so tricky, because if I log, then no, it's going to be part of standard out. I guess I could do something like this. If message string starts with debug, then return original log message string. There we go. If you need to debug these tests or debug stuff, then use console log debug. And actually, let's move all this up before everything else. Right here. And this will be message. So then I can say console log debug. Here I am. Should make sure that works. Oh no, that's it. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so that's nice. So that happens after this does, which is unexpected. Huh. Okay, so if I come down here to the .only test that we're running, in the test, after run, audited one package. You know what it is? We are running install here. And let me just verify. I don't think we have a package, but we are a package. And so maybe that's what's going on. I'm not going to be able to look at it, right? If I look at the package.json, yeah, we don't have any dependencies so that it installs fast. But because we happen to be a package, the install, that's what's coming. That's what's happening. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. I suppose what we could do is, let's get rid of this, get rid of that. Let's come up here and we'll say, wait a second. How's that getting logged? What, it's probably going straight to standard out, right? So if I say bring this thing back. And we will return original standard out with the chunk. And we'll say if type of chunk is string and chunk includes up to date or let's say test or matches. Yeah, actually let's do test up to date found vulnerability. See what happens there. This is crazy. Letting chunk through. Huh. My guess is that's coming through on standard error then, but we are not letting standard error go through. Yeah, see, standard error is doing that stuff. What? There's only standard error. So where the heck is that output coming from? Oh my goodness. Okay. So, here's what we're gonna do. I don't want to do the standard error nonsense. That feels dangerous to me. I just don't think it's a good idea. Same thing for standard out. We're gonna rename this variable to logs. Gonna get rid of this. Yeah, okay. And then we're going to mock two things. I'm gonna mock aura. Oh, I hate this. Okay. Yep, okay. So, port aura from aura. Or, no. Say just mock aura. Return just function that returns start, stop and clear. Okay. Keep the console free or clear. And then just mock. We're also going to mock we're going to need to mock console warning too. Dang it. We're going to rename this to output. Okay, come on, thank you, and thank you. And then this is going to be hijack log. Whoops. Convert to a name function. Then let yeah, and then boom, boom, boom. Okay, great. So then this mock, I'm gonna exec sync. Oh, right. Yep, that's fine. There it is, inherit. But that's, we want it to do that, but yeah. So let's say child process. Just require actual child process. Return that. Why is this complaining? Spread types. What?
Your break is coming up. Begin to come out of flow.
As type of import child process. What? Well, no, I'm not going to do that. Okay, but exec sync is going to be special. We're actually going to get, we're going to do this. If return well, actually it's going to be a string. I know I'm supposed to take a break. Let exec sync mock. That's going to be a type of CP exec sync. Why are you complaining? Am I allowed to do that? Yeah. Oh. I was hoping that this would give me those types. That's why I did this in the first place. Why are you not happy with that? String or buffer. All right. Oh, because, command string or buffer options exec sync options. Whoops. Buffer and string is not assignable to command string. Return buffer. Command string options. I see. So fine. I'm not going to do that. I'm done. That's stupid. Just going to do this. Sure. Okay. Yeah, whatever. So we say if command starts with npm
Your break is almost over.
My break is almost
Let's get
over.
ready to
Oh
go.
man. Mocked. There we go.
Welcome back to Flow.
Welcome back. I never left. Why is this complaint? Oh, dumb. I need to take a break. I do. But I need to figure out this first. So Aura, the default Aura, the default is a function that returns an object that has functions on it. So why is this complaining? Oh, no, it returns a thing that, yeah, okay. This returns the stop and clear. Okay, there we go. No output, hooray. Prevents us from having to run the install process and keeps our console output clean. This is so we can mock exec sync for an npm install. Okay, cool. So now, see what happens. Okay, that's interesting. That's not what I expected to happen. In both cases, the init scripts are not happy. Menu, okay. When using remix init. Okay, yep. And test.js. Okay. So the test.js file does not exist. And it should. And that's because our init script should run let's do this. Okay, so let's figure out why this is not working. Here we are. Okay, so we get that far. Init function. Oh my goodness, I've got a talk in like just a few minutes. So we're gonna
take a break.
Gonna stop flowing. And just see if I can get a little bit more progress on this. Okay, so we don't get this far. So init script. Okay, so let's look at fine, me reveal in Finder. For some reason, running that is failing. Or requiring that is failing. Why would requiring that be failing? Just make sure that what's failing is what I think is failing. Okay, yeah, that's not failing. Made it this far. Okay, no, so requiring it is not failing. I don't know why I thought that. It's calling it as failing. Error kaboom. Okay. Yep, that was expected though. So why is this not being run? Okay, I gotta go. Oh, we're close though, and I don't 100% hate it all, so that's good. Just gotta figure out why this one. Resolve instead of rejected. Receive promise, resolved. Resolve value, undefined. Yeah, I don't get it. Okay, we'll figure this out later. I gotta go. Thanks everybody for hanging out. We will see you in the future. Goodbye. Oh, I gotta do like my closing thing. Sorry, I hit stop streaming. It would have been a little abrupt. See ya.